Greetings, people of the internet. I am back with yet another video, and this is sort of a ranting video that I did with my video on archive.org. Because a lot of things that have led up to the closure of archive.org is sort of finding ROMs of games, which basically, if you were to have just gone on archive.org, there's a decent chance you could find any PS2 game or all of that stuff. And, you know, that was great because I could have all of the main ROMs all in one place and all that stuff. And so it's kind of thrown me down this large rabbit hole of finding physical copies of games. And a specific game franchise that I've sort of been looking into for a while now is the Silent Hill games. And I've recently been experiencing the Silent Hill titles on my trusty computer because I just recently got Silent Hill 2, the original Silent Hill 2, Silent Hill Homecoming, and 3 and 4 and all that stuff. And so finding physical copies of these games, I always thought would be a really nice addition to my ever-growing collection. And so finding just physical copies of every single one of these games has always just been something that I have been wanting to do for an extremely long time. And just scouring the internet for copies of these games is really fucking difficult, especially if you're like me and don't have a bank account and can only shop on Amazon, because Amazon is one of the only sites that allows you to use Cash App, which I'm kind of in the process of getting a bank account at the moment, and this whole thing. So I have a PS2, I have a PSP, and I actually have two PSPs. They don't have batteries, and I'm kind of in the process of it. And here's my PSP 1000, and here's my more slimmer 3000. And so I've been trying to get my hands on copies of Silent Hill Shattered Memories and Silent Hill Origins, which are the two Silent Hill titles to have released on the PSP. I have a copy of Shattered Memories on the Wii, and that's because I jailbroke it, and that's kind of the sad thing, is that I had to go through the links of jailbreaking my console in order to play games that cost me a fortune, basically, just to have in my possession. For some strange reason, the Wii version of Silent Hill Shattered Memories is actually the cheapest copy that you can find. It costs like $150 to like $200, but still $500 for the PSP and PS2 versions. And so do not go on Amazon to buy your retro games, because take a popular game franchise, right? Like Resident Evil, for example. Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 for the PlayStation 1 each cost around $100 fucking dollars. These games are not worth that much. And like I said, if you go on Amazon right now and look up a copy of Silent Hill Shattered Memories or even Silent Hill Origins, $100+ for the PSP versions. And no, these are the Japanese versions. The American versions cost hundreds upon hundreds of dollars. Same with the PS2 ports as well. Which really fucking sucks, because I have been trying to track down a copy of every single major title. And the cool thing is that I'm getting a PS3 soon, and the PS3 actually takes PS1 games. At least the version of the PS3 that I'm getting. It doesn't take PS2 games, which sucks, but at least I can have most of the Silent Hill games on my PS3, because I can get Homecoming, Downpour, the Silent Hill HD collection, and I can also get a digital copy of Silent Hill 1. And so there are a lot of the Silent Hill titles that I can't play, but I can still get those versions for like the PS2 or whatever. So it's not like a huge loss, but just fucking getting the American versions of these games is absolutely fucking insane. Like I looked up, so getting a copy of Silent Hill Shattered Memories, a Japanese import of that game for Shattered Memories, cost $50. The PS2 version, $200. Same goes for the Wii version, which are genuinely really good prices for these, considering that a sealed copy of Silent Hill Shattered Memories for the PlayStation 2 costs well over $500. So I would highly recommend getting the Japanese imported versions of these games, because most of the time it will cost you a lot less. Like getting the Japanese versions of a lot of the Resident Evil titles, for example. Like getting Biohazard, for example. Biohazard, the Revival Selection, which is a physical copy of both Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil Code Veronica. HD, and full HD, by the way, which only released in Japan, could cost you like $20. Same goes for the Chronicles HD collection, which would cost you like $40 to $50, which is not terrible, like at all. And so getting the Japanese versions of a lot of these games does cost a lot less. But I warn you, do not, I repeat, do not try and buy these games on Amazon. Because another example, getting a copy of the first Metal Gear Solid game literally cost a fucking arm and a leg. And that's actually the cool thing about newer PlayStation consoles, is that after the PS2, all PlayStation consoles up to this point have all been region free, which is great, right? And hopefully within the next couple of years, I should be able to accumulate all of the mainline Silent Hill titles, because Silent Hill 1 for the PlayStation 1, like I said, cost about $150 if you were to choose to buy that on Amazon. Same goes for Silent Hill 2 and 3 and 4, which is weird. They should not be costing $400 fucking dollars just to own. That is something that has angered me for so fucking long. Because the Silent Hill HD collection, which comes with Silent Hill 2 and 3, costs $20 at the most. And Silent Hill 1, because the PlayStation 3 can play PlayStation 1 games, cost $6. So if you were to go onto your PlayStation, buy Silent Hill 1. I highly recommend it. And plus, all the first 3 Resident Evil titles, $6. Yes, every single PlayStation title that Sony has released for the PS1 classics, which you could also realistically get a lot of these for the PS Vita, and unfortunately you can't really get these for the PS1 for the PSP anymore. But $6. So for Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, and motherfucking Silent Hill 1. So 6, 10, 18. $24 fucking dollars is how much it would cost just to get all 3 of those games digitally. And so this is my warning to you. If you were to buy retro games, do not, I repeat, do not fucking buy on Amazon, because prices are fluctuating fast. Because I think just to get the first 4 Silent Hill titles, it would cost you like over $1,000. if you were to buy these through Amazon. Just to get the fucking Silent Hill comic books, which didn't release all too long, like they released only over a decade ago. $1,000 for the first fucking issue and the second and all the fucking others. $1,000 fucking dollars. That's absolutely fucking insane. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. This was another fucking rant video because despite me not really liking Amazon, I kind of have to rely on Amazon in order to get all my games at the moment. And trust me, content is in the process of being made. I'm currently getting Silent Hill 2 and all that stuff on here. One of these days, I'm going to do a review on these. I'm planning on getting, like, God of War. The God of War collection for the PlayStation 3. And, yeah, I'm also getting a PS3. I have a job now, and so a PS3 is something that I may look into buying. It'll be a PS3 Super Slim because, unfortunately, as someone who doesn't have that much money, PS3 Super Slim is all I can really afford. And like I said, if I were to buy a PS3 with PS2 backwards compatibility on fucking Amazon, it would cost me a fucking fortune. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment down below if you agree with me or not. And until next time, this is me signing off.